The introduction of digital technologies within an innovative pedagogical framework that fosters the development of creativity and capabilities in the student is an extraordinary means to overcome underdevelopment. Since 1988 in Costa Rica, we invest in the innovative proposal of the National Educational Informatics Program of the Ministry of Public Education and the Omar Dengo Foundation. This program has reached more than 1.5 million teachers and students from public schools. Some of the former students of the program will share with us the life-changing impact that this opportunity has had in their lives.
Eran tiempos muy bonitos, yo sentía cuando...
Those were very nice times. I felt when I entered the lab that my heart was beating. I used to say that it was very exciting to arrive at the computer.
The computer class had become not just a regular class like social studies, like science, but rather, at least for me, it was something different. It was a combination of game and development.
It made me feel like it didn't matter if I was from Liberia or any other rural place in Costa Rica. We were all the same capacity.
Sometimes you do something wrong, or thought that you made a mistake, that you'd have to pay for it, or who knows what. But, no, the teacher was there to tell us that it could be corrected, that there wasn't any problem, you know. It was a point of departure for developing the creative side and that ability, like for new technology.
You become more analytical, then you begin to understand many things, and that makes you analyze a lot.
Not only in learning, but also to see how you learn, not just the knowledge that you were acquiring, but also how you were acquiring it. It's like having an advantage, you know. Today, Costa Rica is one of the privileged countries preferred by businesses because of its great technological capacity, because of its training of young people, let's say 20 or 30 years old. And that's why many companies come here to invest and to put their companies here. This is without a doubt the product of the very good training from 10 years ago. This has to be shared. We have to find a way for our neighbors to get it too, and that way we can grow too, you know. The most important thing is that it developed my confidence in knowing that I have skills and abilities that I can develop, and that technology is a mechanism and not a threat. To have more intuitive thinking about how things work. It also taught me that things can be done in a different way, that you can always look for innovative ways to do things, that you don't always have to stick to a single mold, one way, a formula for doing things.
We were learning, but we guided our own learning. The tutor wasn't a dictator like it happens in the schools, that they tell you what to do. Rather, we went looking for our own, for the most appropriate path.
First, the technological part, you know, to learn how to program at a relatively young age, you know. And the second thing is, let's say, the experience of social sensitivity that you get from working on projects.
Then I learned that accepting a challenge takes a lot of effort, but the reward is great. And after that, I have done many more things because I tell myself I can. I put forth a lot of effort, and that is very gratifying.
Para mí la principal herencia y reúne y converge todas las...
To me, the main legacy that encompasses and combines all the different, let's say, all the characteristics that you can develop is the ability to achieve. Because the ability to achieve, if we look at it in terms of research, requires a willingness to work hard to achieve a goal. Initiative, you have to be tenacious, you have to be constantly fighting to reach your goals, your objectives. So for me, the principle of the ability to achieve has been the most important thing that I discovered and was able to develop. The opportunity given to us by the school at that time was the discovery of a whole world of opportunities at that time. And well, that's where the whole thing started. And that's why I say that was the beginning of my professional career. Later, I attended San Carlos High School, and then I entered at the university level to the Costa Rican Institute of Technology to study software engineering. Then I had the opportunity to go to Europe, to Spain specifically, to get a master's degree in artificial intelligence in software engineering. And I was there like 3.5 years, and then in 2002 I returned to this country and started a business with a partner in specialized technology for the tourism sector. And the business is called Coral Technologies. Well, and now I'm the director, and what we do is export software throughout South America, North America, and Central America. In other words, how a person who'd never had a computer eventually leaned towards studying computer sciences. To me, it's very clear that it's all thanks to a seed that was planted in elementary school.
I felt that it was like a legacy, that it remained, and that it is also my future, because I feel that much of that is what I am now.
So I always remember the program of the Omar Dengo Foundation, as the beginning of my professional career. That is, it wasn't at any other time. It was there where I saw there was a sea of opportunity.
That allowed me to make more friends, to interact with more people who were very different, and to know myself much better.
It's important, almost urgent I would say, in order to be a well-developed country, and not a developing one such as we are now, to take it to all the schools.
The preceding testimonials were gathered in 2004 for the impact of the National Educational Informatics Program from the point of view of its beneficiaries, research project conducted by the Research Department of the Omar Dengo Foundation.